Hi, I'm Rebecca from engVid. There are really only two ways to improve your English. Go forward and learn what's right, and go back and correct what's wrong. In this lesson, we're going to do a little bit of both. We're going to look at 10 confusing words and see if you know the difference. Sometimes it's a different word form, sometimes it's actually a different verb altogether or a different word. So let's look at these. They are confused very often, so stick with me and you'll understand the difference. Let's get started. The first one, how can I succeed or how can I success? So obviously the pair we're talking about here is succeed and success. So what is correct in number one? How can I succeed or how can I success? The answer is succeed. Okay? All right. Number two, how can I achieve succeed or how can I achieve success? What's the right answer? Do you know? I hope so. It is, how can I achieve success? All right. So what happened here? Well, succeed is the verb. All right. And success is the noun. That's a really important difference. Thousands and thousands of students, probably millions, make a mistake with these two words. So make sure you are not one of those. All right, let's go on. Number three, smoking affected her health or smoking affected her health. All right, I hope you can hear the difference in pronunciation and also in spelling. So what's the correct answer here? Smoking affected her health or affected her health? It should be smoking affected her health. Very good. And number four, smoking had a bad effect on her or smoking had a bad effect on her. What's the difference? Well, it should be smoking had a bad effect on her. So the two words we were looking at here were affect and effect. And which one is the verb? Affect is the verb and effect is a noun. All right? Good. Number five, could you give me some advice or could you give me some advice? What's the correct word there? Could you give me some advice? Okay, good. And number six, could you advise me or could you advise me? Which is correct? It should be, could you advise me? Two words here, advise and advice. Advise is the verb and advice is the noun. Now also, advice is a non-count noun, so we cannot say advices, all right? Sometimes people say advice, but then they make it advices. That's not correct. You can't say that. So advise, which is spelled with an S, but sounds like a Z, and advice, which is the noun. Now, don't worry. If you got any of these wrong, we have actually detailed lessons on each of these points, which I will refer you to afterwards, okay? Stick with me. Number seven, we will choose the new Prime Minister, PM, or we will choose the new Prime Minister. What do you think it should be? We will choose the new Prime Minister. Okay, good. He was our first choice or he was our first choose. Which one is it? Can you tell? He was our first choice. Okay, so here again, Choose is the verb and choice is the noun. Okay, we made a choice, but we chose him. Choose in the past becomes chose. All right, choose, chose, choice. You have to work with them, all right, to really master those words. And the last one, they emigrated to Canada or they immigrated to Canada. Which one is it? This one is confused a lot. And actually, one of our other engVid teachers, Emma, has done a great lesson on this one. So if you're confused, I'm going to tell you where you can find her lesson too. So they emigrated to Canada or they immigrated to Canada. Well, it should be they immigrated to Canada, okay? And number 10, they emigrated from Mexico or they immigrated from Mexico. Okay? This time you have both verbs, right? So if that was immigrated, then this one is actually emigrated. They emigrated from Mexico. Now here, it's not a question. They're both verbs, okay? Emigrate is a verb and immigrate is a verb. But what's the difference? You see that you emigrate to a place, but you emigrate from somewhere else. All right? Now, if you got any of these wrong, don't worry. It's actually quite common to make mistakes with these words, but there are some steps you can take to fix this problem. First, you've taken the right step by watching this lesson. Now you can go to our website, www.engvid.com, do a quiz on this just to reinforce that. Also, check our lesson description because you're going to have links to detailed lessons on each of these points. So if you didn't get it here, this was like a review, but if you need a detailed explanation, you can watch one of the videos, okay, on that topic. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I keep pointing out all kinds of things to you that will make a big difference in your English. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now and good luck with your English.